Hey there, everyone. Steve Severs for Bionic Buzz. We'll be diving into your brand new single, Wine Country, which I love, and the music video. But before that, here at Bionic Buzz, we are all about people's passion. I want to know where your passion for music led you on this amazing musical journey. Was it a certain album, a certain live performance you saw, or just something that was natural for you as a child?
You know what? So my parents were actually wedding singers on the weekend. So I grew up in a very musical house. Some of our earliest home videos are of me and my older sister singing when I was probably like 3 years old. So music was always a part of our lives. And, I sang in church a lot, but then as I got older, I discovered country music because my dad was such a big country music fan. And I grew up in the 90s, which was, as you know, such a huge moment for females in country music.
Absolutely.
So my icons and stars were Martina McBride, Faith Hill, and Shania Twain. And so at a very young age, that was kind of imparted to me, like, wow, look at these ladies. And so as I got older and I was like, okay, I'm all right at this singing thing, it just kind of was a natural progression for me to end up here.
Very cool. Well, let's dive into the single Wine Country, which I love. Was it an easy song to write? Just had like a good time going into a winery, or something that took a while?
It's so funny because songs like Wine Country, you listen to it and you're like, oh, I bet that just fell out in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But it was one of those songs where we knew we wanted it to be fun, but I joke that there's a thin line between cheeky and cheesy. And so we wanted to be really careful as we were writing it that, like, yes, it was very true to my story, but it was fun, but it wasn't like, okay, this song is kind of silly. And so it actually took us 2 different days to write the song. We started it and then we knew kind of what we wanted to say, but we were like, okay, but what are the words? What are the things? And then that second day when we came back and we were working on it, it was like, oh, okay, we know exactly what goes where and how to say this and how to really tell this story.
Gotcha. So let's dive into the music video. You start out as some bar in Nashville, and then you obviously go to the country wine area. So wow, I love the whole spin where you put like a reality, Real Housewives type of thing on it. It must have been a lot of fun to shoot.
It was honestly so much fun. So one of our creative directors at my label and I kind of came up with this whole concept and honestly had a blast shooting it and getting these girls and trying, we were making up these hilarious scenarios. It's like, okay, so last night y'all were at a show, you two were at a show, and you didn't invite her, and so yell at each other about that. And we were literally, it was hysterical. We had so much fun.
That's awesome. And
yeah.
I'm trying to remember where it was, but it was like you started playing. I think it was the CMTs, like a pre-show or something, and they had like a flash mob started forming from it.
Yes.
Everyone was just so moved by the song,
It was incredible. So that was actually at CMA Fest this year.
Okay.
And I played down at the Walk of Fame.
Oh.
And
wow.
the Wine Country, a flash mob broke out, and it was insane. I was like jumping up and down and screaming. It was so awesome.
That's awesome. And then I see you get a lot of good reactions because you're currently on tour right now supporting the single. And
yes, it's it's so fun to sing that one live because you have this right now, it's like this mixed crowd where it's like some people are like, oh my gosh, we know this song, we love this song, and then the other people are like hearing it for the first time and you see them go, oh yeah, okay. And so it's actually this really fun moment on tour, singing it live. But I'm still, the rest of the year I've got dates with Carly Pierce and Billy Currington, and then actually this weekend I'm doing my first headlining run of shows in Chicago and Grand Rapids and Petoskey, Michigan. So it's gonna be super fun.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing. Anything else in the works you're allowed to talk about before I let you go?
Yes, we have a new song coming, I'm gonna say very soon, that I cannot wait to share with you guys. Oh, it's so much fun.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to have all your social media links down below so everyone can follow your amazing journey going forward. Thank you so much for taking your time to talk to me.
Thank you, Steven. I appreciate you having me.